All right, it's 8 o'clock, let's begin. As all of you know, our hospital has been making a handful of serious EMTALA violations lately, and the amount of litigation that we're facing is significant. Tonight we're going to be using a variety of simulations to display incorrect procedures. It's going to be up to you guys to decide what is wrong with the situation and how we should fix it, and the person who identifies the most problems will get a bonus check. Please don't think that this is a joke by any means, because this is a very serious problem that we need to deal with. We hope that this bonus check serves as an incentive, and on top of doing what is right, that it will encourage you to better understand and follow EMTALA. I would first like to open the floor for discussion if anyone has any questions or observations that they've seen in the past few days.
I'd like to bring up that our staff has been given the task of keeping up with important patient files, but we don't have the physical space to manage these files. For example, the other day I was trying to work with a patient, but without his file, I couldn't do him justice. Could you pull up a patient file for a Danny Smith? He was here about 2 years ago with an accidental nail gun injury to his head.
I'm afraid we won't be able to do that because we shredded all the files from 2012 to 2014 because we didn't have enough storage.
We didn't keep a digital file?
Well, yeah, but some virus got it. So
Well, I remember him being here without insurance, and now he's come back with complications due to the injury. We're gonna have to treat him and screen him again, and I doubt he has insurance again this time. It's gonna cost us a lot of money to treat him. So I was thinking maybe we could transfer him over to Brookhaven, which would work because we don't have his file in place.
yeah, that's a good idea. I'll call now.
Oh, that would be, I'll just log him over there. That way we don't have to spend any more money on this guy.
Okay.
Though it's a major problem that our files have been destroyed and not properly saved online, I'll have an IT guy look into the system and see if he can try to recover them. Doctor, it's interesting, however, that you place blame on the people in charge of the files, when in fact knowingly transferring a patient who cannot pay or doesn't have insurance is a direct violation of EMTALA. Also, did you really make him walk to the other ER to avoid ambulance charges? He should have been in an ambulance accompanied by a trained medical professional. See, this is why we have to have this meeting. In a moment, we will continue with a training session that will better prepare you for situations like this in the future and how to resolve those issues. Is there anything else you guys want to bring up before we move on?
Well, first of all, I'm not even responsible for shredding those documents. Some nurse told me it was okay to do it. Plus, I have limited medical background and I'm just simply a clerical worker. I shouldn't be responsible for that.
Necesito ayuda, por favor. ¿Puede dar un doctor? Hola. No, español.
We only speak English here. We don't have any Spanish speakers. You're gonna have to go to the hospital down the street.
What's going on here?
No. We don't have any Spanish speakers to talk to this patient, and we don't have those signs that have all the translations up on the walls, and we haven't ordered them yet.
I may be able to help.
¿Usted habla español?
Sí, sí.
Ok, ¿me puede ayudar?
No, I think
Ok, gracias.
Alright, thank you to Dr. Hendricks for communicating with her. Please don't ever turn any patients away in need of treatment. I'll work on securing a Spanish-speaking or possibly a multi-language speaking receptionist who can aid you in the future. Also, I'll order those signs that we can hang up around in the ER waiting room. Language should not be a barrier when it comes to helping our patients. So now I think it would be a good time to move forward and start with the training videos. Let's begin. Surgeon in here right now. This man will die if we don't get him in surgery immediately.
But I don't know who to call. Our list only has a physician group name, it's not specific at all.
Okay, I know Dr. Stone is on call right now and he can perform the surgery. I'll give him a call.
Okay.
Hello?
Dr. Stone, we need you here right now. We have a patient who has a brain hemorrhage and need you to come here right now to perform the surgery.
Yeah, Dr. Stone, you want to call about brain hemorrhage or anything?
They called you 2 hours ago.
I'm sure my life. I've been on call for 12 hours. I think you can come get a little slime right now.
But you were still on call.
Okay, well, I just went out to get a bite.
They're that way.
Alright, so what is the problem here?
That doctor could have eaten and walked at the same time.
Yep, that's true, but he also should have just left the restaurant and gone directly to the surgery.
Also, physician group names shouldn't be listed. It should be individual names.
Exactly. Did everyone get that? Alright, good. Let's move on.
I have a prisoner transfer that needs to be seen immediately. She has a stab wound.
Okay. You're gonna have to fill out paperwork first. Oh, God. Yes.
We have been waiting here for 30 minutes. She is in critical condition and needs to be seen.
I'm sorry, sir, but we cannot put the criminal's needs before our innocent patient's needs with emergencies.
No.
She's gonna have to wait.
She is dying. She needs to be seen now!
God, fine. I'll go see a doctor. Sir, here she is, ready to go to prison.
She looks worse off than when I brought her here. Are you sure you stabilized her?
I did my job. Thank you.
You okay? Nurse!
Alright guys, you know the drill. What's wrong with this one?
You can't discriminate against people like that. It's just not right.
That's right, we have to give everyone emergency attention no matter their background.
They obviously failed to stabilize the patient too. That's why she died in the waiting room.
That's right. Alright, let's go on to the next one.
That lunch was so delicious,
No,
girl.
loved it. Oh my gosh, that guy's having a heart attack.
Oh my god. But he's not in the emergency room, so let's just not worry about it.
Okay, well, isn't he supposed to be? It looks like he's within 250 yards of the ER.
Let's just not worry about it. He's not in here. Let's just not worry about
Okay.
it.
Oh guys, because you abandoned that jogger that had that heart attack right outside the emergency room, I don't know if we're going to be able to save him here at this hospital. We're going to have to transfer him immediately.
But we need to do the paperwork with the other hospital to make sure that they have room.
No. This guy is not doing well. We need to transfer him now and we can do the transfer papers later.
Okay.
Alright, now who can name the violations in this one?
That doctor totally should have filled out paperwork before transferring that patient. He must have communicated with that hospital before.
Yep, that's definitely right.
And that one nurse was correct. You still have to treat a patient within 250 yards of an ER.
Yep, that's also correct. Alright, let's move on to the last video.
We need to get this man a psych evaluation ASAP.
Do you want me to do a physical evaluation as well?
There's seriously no time. He just needs a psych eval right now.
Okay.
Like, right now.
Okay, I'll get on that.
Okay, thanks.
I don't know if we should restrict him from thrashing around like this because it might be considered a violation of his freedom, but this is just extreme.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think if he hurts himself, it won't be as bad as if he sued us for false imprisonment.
Yeah. Alright, now who can name the violations of this one?
You have to do a physical exam when you do a psych exam.
And if a psych patient is hurting himself, you have to restrain him.
Alright, so this is the end of the session today. I hope that everyone learned a lot. We need to make every effort possible to not make these violations anymore. Can you guys do that for me?
Definitely.
Alright.